Most people aren't poor because they're lazy. They're poor because they're stuck in invisible traps, traps they don't even know exist. And the worst part, these traps feel normal. You upgrade your phone, sign up for a few subscriptions, make a minimum payment on your credit card, and just like that, you've set your future on fire without realizing it. If you're constantly wondering where your money went, feeling like you're working harder but never getting ahead, this video is going to change everything. We're breaking down the 7 most dangerous money traps that quietly destroy your finances. Not the obvious ones your school warned you about, the ones that live in your daily habits, disguised as convenience, comfort, and treating yourself. Here's what's crazy. Wealthy people actively avoid these traps. They see them for what they are, financial landmines designed to keep the middle class stuck. But most people, they step on them every single day without hesitation. So if you want to break free from paycheck-to-paycheck living, avoid mistakes that can set you back 10 plus years, and start building real wealth, stick around. Because by the end of this video, you won't just know the traps. You'll know exactly how to escape them with a plan that actually works. Trap number 1, lifestyle creep. You get a raise, you move into a nicer apartment, you upgrade your phone, start eating out more, buy a few things you always wanted. It feels like progress, but it's not. That's lifestyle creep, and it's one of the fastest ways to go broke without feeling broke. Every time your income increases, your expenses rise with it. And what do you end up with? The exact same amount of money left over. 0. Let me tell you a story. Jason landed his first job out of college making $50K a year. He was smart, budgeted carefully, even saved a little. 3 years later, he was making $90K a year, but somehow he had less in savings than before. Why? Because his lifestyle grew with his income. New car, bigger apartment, fancy dinners, all justified with one thought: I earn more now. I deserve this. That mindset is a trap, and it's how you stay stuck in the cycle of working more but never having more. The rich don't fall for this. They increase their income, but their lifestyle? It stays the same or only increases slightly. That gap between what you earn and what you spend, that's where wealth is built. So the next time you get a raise or a bonus, don't ask, what can I upgrade? Ask, how can I invest the difference? Trap number 2, subscription addiction. It starts small, $9.99 for Netflix, $12.99 for Spotify, $5.99 for a cloud storage you forgot you even had. And before you know it, you're bleeding $200 to $400 a month on stuff you barely use. This is the silent killer of modern finances, subscription addiction. You don't notice it. There's no big purchase, no guilt, just a tiny ding on your account every month. But over time, it adds up big time. Let's do the math. If you're spending $250 a month on random subscriptions, that's $3,000 a year. Invested over 10 years at a modest 8% return, that's over $45,000. For what? A few apps and services you barely remember signing up for? Here's the scary part. Companies design it this way. They know you'll forget. They make it hard to cancel. They want you to stay unaware. Mark, a 29-year-old graphic designer, was shocked when he finally checked his subscriptions. $376 a month. That's more than a car payment. And he didn't even use half of them. So how do you escape? Step 1, audit your bank and credit card statements. Step 2, cancel anything you haven't used in the last 30 days. Step 3, switch to annual plans only if it saves you money and you truly need it. Subscription addiction thrives in the background. Shine a light on it and you'll be shocked how much richer you instantly feel. The rich don't fall for this. They increase their income, but their lifestyle, it stays the same or only increases slightly. That gap between what you earn and what you spend, that's where wealth is built. So the next time you get a raise or a bonus, don't ask, what can I upgrade? Ask, how can I invest the difference? Trap number 3, minimum payment mentality. Credit cards are useful until you start treating the minimum payment like it's the full bill. That's the trap. You think you're staying ahead when really you're digging a deeper hole. Let's say you owe $5,000 on a credit card. The minimum payment is $100 a month. Sounds manageable, right? But with a 20% interest rate, it'll take you over 20 years to pay it off, and you'll pay more than $10,000 in interest alone. That's how banks make money, not by charging you, but by convincing you to pay slowly. This mindset is dangerous because it trains you to accept debt as normal. You get used to carrying a balance. You stop feeling the pain of being in the red. Want out? Flip the mindset. Treat debt like an emergency, not a monthly bill. Throw every extra dollar at it until it's gone. Because the longer you carry debt, the longer you're working for the bank, not for yourself.
Trap number 4, chasing status over assets. You ever notice how broke people often look rich and rich people often look broke? That's not an accident. It's the difference between chasing status and buying freedom. When you spend money to look wealthy, designer shoes, luxury cars, flashy gadgets, you're trading real wealth for temporary image. It feels good for a second, but your bank account pays the price forever. Meanwhile, the real wealthy, they drive used cars, wear regular clothes, and stack assets, not liabilities. Because they know this truth. Every dollar spent to impress others is a dollar that could have built your freedom. Let me break it down. $500 on sneakers today could become $5,000 invested over time. One flex now or financial peace later. Here's the mindset shift. Stop asking, does this make me look successful? Start asking, does this actually make me successful? Choose assets that grow, stocks, real estate, skills, not stuff that fades, because when you buy to impress, you rent approval. When you invest wisely, you own your future. Trap number 5, ignoring your credit score. Out of sight, out of mind. That's how most people treat their credit score. Big mistake, because your credit score affects everything: your car loan, apartment, job offers, even insurance rates. A bad score equals higher interest, equals more money lost on every big purchase. And here's the worst part. Most people have no idea what their score even is. They don't check it, they don't build it, they just ignore it until it's too late. Want to fix it? It's simple. Pay every bill on time. Don't max out your cards. Keep old accounts open. Check your report once a year. Credit isn't just about borrowing. It's about proving you're trustworthy with money. Ignore it and you pay more for everything. Master it and doors open. Cheap loans, better deals, real freedom. Choose assets that grow, stocks, real estate, skills, not stuff that fades. Because when you buy to impress, you rent approval. When you invest wisely, you own your future. Trap number 6, no emergency fund. One emergency, that's all it takes to ruin your finances. A flat tire, a medical bill, a lost job. If you don't have savings, you swipe a credit card, then pay interest for months. No cushion equals constant stress, and the cycle never ends. The solution? Build a $1,000 emergency fund fast, then grow it to 3 to 6 months of expenses. Keep it in cash, easy to access but hard to touch. Emergencies will happen. The only question is, will they break you or will you be ready? Trap number 7, not investing early. Start investing at 20. $200 a month could make you a millionaire by 60. Wait until 30, you'll need to invest twice as much to get the same result. Start small. Start now. Even $50 a month matters. The earlier you invest, the less you have to work later. Let your money hustle so you don't always have to. These traps feel normal, but they're keeping you broke. Now you know them. That means you can escape. Don't wait.
Pick one trap and take action today. Cancel one subscription. Put $50 in savings. Make a real debt payment. Start investing, even if it's just $10. Small moves now equals massive freedom later. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe. We're breaking the system one step at a time. And if you liked this video, give it a like so more people can get free too.